Stay Live coming to you with a message. Oh, so I noticed there's a whole lot of activity going on. I noticed that my last message didn't go through. It said fail, fail post or some shit. And when I tried to reload it, it was deleted. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Maybe it wasn't meant. Maybe it was not meant to be. So, or there was something along that message that didn't have to be exposed. I don't know. Either way, let's look at this as everything as a reason. Well, a reason and a season. Okay, so let's pull out my writer's deck. We got two writer's deck, one to confirm, and then if I need to use other, master. So this master of illusion. You have a fucking reptilian. You have a warlock in your fucking vicinity who is trying to fuck with your vibe, and this is always like Divine Feminine. The battle does not end until God say it's over. You hear all this shit? Helicopter, what is this? Are y'all coming to get me, motherfuckers? It was really good. It's a lot of activity. So, rejection, right? 4 of Cups with Hangman. Maybe a lot of y'all feel out of place. Empress, you feel out of place. You don't feel like this is finding a community of people to work with. 3 of Pentacles. We're going back to that, right? Full card. This is like finding new people to work with that are on the same page as you, where you don't feel inadequate around them, where you don't feel like you're the odd apple. It has you kind of like in this standstill type, and you trying to move, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people trying to keep you in stagnation because it benefits them. When you out in the prowl in the world, boo-boo, you create shift, you create movement, or in this case, you create endings. And it's like, do. This is also about doing the things you want to do, but at the same time, these things were toxic. You needed a lesson in discernment. This is using also your gifts, talents, and abilities like intuition. Using your third eye. Using what you already know. So you coming out as Empress and High Priestess. You're re-evaluating. This is finally rejecting things that are toxic, ending things that aren't good for you. Making better choices for yourself. Sun card, Page of Swords. Real minimal communication with others. This is like awakening. The more you know, the less you speak. It's like it carries weight. You know what I mean? It carries a burden. With Hierophant, you're getting this new beginning. If you have some kind of court, this is the judge granting you a new opportunity. This is also contract, a marriage, dealing with convention, with tradition. A lot of y'all feel like, this is where you got to make a choice for yourself. King of Pentacles. You met, so you have a new beginning with this. There's a King of Pentacles, a Earth sign. With Hierophant, this could be a chosen one. A new beginning. So this person might want to work with you. A Knight of Cups. Initially, they're offering small. Okay, they're with Seven of Pentacles. I don't know. You have options here, so at your own risk, Divine Feminine. A lot of y'all, you're not really looking for, you're just like minding your business, and I think that that's what's making you more attractive, is that people see you're not just talk. Maybe you're not where you want to be, like with this downfall right here. You were being tested. And I'm not saying that certain things that you were attached to with Nine of Cups, certain things that gave you emotional fulfillment was toxic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, like, you needed to acknowledge that shit. And you need to change these things. And these are things you keep working on. You know what I'm saying? To perfect. I do see like a level of mastering. With the Hierophant, this person has permission to adjudicate just like you. But it's almost like you go into your place with Empress. You want a situation where you feel like you can be in your place. You want to be in your role. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to play all these other roles. Having to play multiple roles in your life. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Being multiple character protagonist, antagonist, you know what I'm saying? Hero, villain. Like, you playing all these motherfucking roles, man. In one. With Temperance, you're very patient. With Hermit, Eight of Cups, this is like emotionally walking away from. With the Seven, it goes to Eight of Cups. Like, finally making these decisions for yourself after a long period of contemplation. This is also ending to a Three of Cups. You got World card twice. Double ending. Or this is the World tightening up their finances. Upping their frequency when it comes to their... we got Ace of Pentacles. Or this is going to give you reason for celebration. You'll get to... When I look at this World card, I don't look at it as ending. I look at it as travel. When something ends for others, it's going to start for you. So whatever was down comes up. You've been down for so long, it's going to start looking up for you. Slowly but surely, you're going to get these trickle-down blessings. God is going to start showing you, you know what I mean? And y'all need a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. A lot of y'all maybe was losing hope on certain situations. Like, you just felt like there's no support. The 5-5. So you were getting possibly, this is like gang stalking, targeting, messages with Judgment. These were also people that coming in, having something to say about you and shit, making you feel inadequate, making you feel awkward about yourself, coming in with their little fuck opinions, and you're like, okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all don't want to work with these people. It's like, God, people that you... I'm supposed to work with, because here goes this 3 of fucking pentacles again. These people that I'm supposed to be working with is giving me burden with, you know what I'm saying, lovers. This is like, it's a burden to ask for reciprocity. This is regarding a home. This is also like being financially independent with 9 of Swords. A lot of y'all just feel like you in the dark because you're not where you want to be in life. Okay, you may not be happy. You should be already at a certain point, and you're still, you know what I'm saying, at this point, and you're still dealing with all this other extra shit that you feel like you should have been past that, you know what I'm saying. You were hoping for these new opportunities with different official individuals, and things didn't work out accordingly to plan, so that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You are reevaluating your fucking plans for your future, whatever that is, and you're going from there. But a lot of y'all just not. You're gonna learn to focus more and just not stress over things that you just can't control at this point. You give it to the Most High with that Hierophant. It's like, that with God everything is possible, whatever. And if it's not meant to be, it ain't meant to be. You don't force it, because you understand the difference between your will, God's will, their will. Yeah, it says take your time to contemplate, hermit. You need more information before actually making decisions. So, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. This could be a career as a speaker, as a motivational, speaker, or whatever, as a speaker, and a truth speaker, whistleblower, whatever, tell all. Some of y'all need to communicate, and this is maybe something you're having a hard time doing, because maybe you try to figure out where you're actually coming from, or how to start this thing. So, alright, so a lot of y'all thinking about the choices that was made. What is it that you need to walk away from in order to get to this Queen of Pentacles? Embodying your position. Don't give your fuck position to nobody. A lot of times, we become complacent. And we're not taking our time, right, to get through these obstacles. You speaking about this rejection of, this is also you rejecting 7 of Cups, knowing who the right one, Knight Cups, Strength card, somebody who's not keeping you in your motherfucking head or fighting you, bringing some kind of opposition, giving you mixed signals. So Compass is coming out a lot. Regulating your own inner compass. Being more spiritually in tune. So some of y'all need to connect to the moon more. Spirit, walking away from conflict or confrontation. So, rejecting things that aren't good for you, knowing what's right, knowing when to speak, not being, you know, like dealing with these attachment issues. This is also wanting to bring happiness towards a child. This fake illusion, like these fake promises, you know, just be careful, people that just future project. And maybe there's a lot of that going on, like a lot of dudes trying to settle down and have babies and families, and or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, this is not of God. Like, this emperor is not divine. That's the only way I could read it. This emperor is not divine. These masculines have fallen. These masculines have you got fucking high priestess twice. This is like, how many times did you just get this card? 3 times? So high priestess and the devil. These motherfuckers are demonic. So you have to deal with these, almost like with a narcissistic type. It's your contract. Archangel Michael, boom, coming in. Chariot, Tower, Sun. There's going to be there's going to be occurrences. Because that's like war, catastrophe, famine. But this is a new opportunity. For some who get it. Now, these are the devil. You might be working with High Priestess, Devil, 10 of Cups. But there's a purpose for it. So is this karmic? Probably. Judgment, Ace of Wands. Something that is necessary. Okay? It's a person like King of Pentacles, King Solomon. Maybe this person need to stop partying. Maybe this person be having like 3 ways, polygamy, and you're the one for the job, I guess. Like, you're the bitch that can make that motherfucker settle down and get his shit together and transmute himself into being a better man. But this is to who's open for the opportunity. Because a lot of them, they say they want these changes. They really want finances. They really want the life, the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But they reject the collaboration. Or they walk away, or, you know what I'm saying? This is immature communication and just being petty. Motherfuckers just don't know how to be. You know? And a lot of them only are concerned with being financially independent. That's not everything in life. Not everything is determined by finances. This is where you're going to be receiving some kind of finances regarding a child. It's going to make your life easier. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. It's going to make you happier. Because shit's been hard. And you're going to win when it comes to a certain situation that you're obviously in the dark about. You don't know the outcome. When it comes down to this King of Wands, this person's going to come to you with an offer. Yeah. And you know this. But a lot of y'all just feel like there's a lot of bullshit involved in this situation. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands. You're just like fed up. You can't, certain things you can't run from if you had already agreed to it at this point. And hey, magician. A lot of these that's why I say motherfucking warlocks, cock blockers, cock block warlock. These are secret societies with the Ten of Pentacles. These motherfuckers who are all up in their shit. You're the truth with this Ace of Cups, and they want to manipulate you. A lot of y'all just trying to find who got the most, you know, divine spirit when it comes to being your equal. You're looking for an equal. You know, God is the only one, you know what I'm saying, that is where it's at. But with justice, will be manifested, especially concerning Six of Pentacles, something that has to be restored. Two of Cups, through a balance of equal give and take. And no more selfish people doing shit out of greed, keeping people in the dark as far as finances or things that have to be co-shared. Ain't no more greed, dog. Fuck you and your greed. You're going to be very happy. Queen of Cups. And you'll be able to walk away. This could be like you. The World card came out also, like I said, heavy travel. You'll be able to travel. You wanted to travel, you'll get to travel. Chariot, fast movement. Wheel of Fortune. So something is coming your way, and I think people know it with the Star card. And this is why you have this Five of Swords. This is why you have all this fucking mayhem, shake shit up, because somebody knows something that's coming your way. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. 22 on the clock. Something is coming your way, and you don't think with the 8-8, when this comes in, Eight of Cups, you gonna fucking sayonara, bitch. And you not trying to be an asshole, but with Empress, you're like, man, it is what it. I said what I said, and I mean it. And this is what I want. Being, you know what I'm saying? And this is also like doing humanitarian work. A lot of y'all just concerned with just bringing healing where it's needed. Some of y'all just know the individuals in your life who were just bringing you this fucking warfare. Just constant. We got the Five of Wands again. And we got a Queen of Wands. So these were like fire signs. This could even have been a Leo. This could have been also a Libra. Ace of Swords, God is blocking something out. Judgment, Hierophant. Something is going to go in your favor. This is Nine of Swords. This person's worried. This is even regarding a housing situation or security, whatever. Stability. Something is being cut off for somebody. Somebody's worried. Somebody did some Decepticon ass shit. They're being found out. They're being cut off. 10-10, bitch. So you getting this 10 of Cups, they getting the 10 of Swords. And you already know. These people, how many deaths did you have? This is like motherfuckers trying to come in and harm you and your children. Like, who the fuck do you think you are, bitch? This could have been a third party who, you know what I'm saying, had to walk away. The bitch was going after your own child. Like, who the fuck are these people, dog? Creepy. Creepy. It's not the word, bitch. Yeah. So, loving. Lovers, 6-6. Six of Pentacles. Giving back. A lot of y'all just want to do that. Just give back. Bring some restoration. Bring some balance. Something's gonna be amazing. You'll be able to have this healing. This is also recognition, fame. This is Wheel of Fortune. This is legacy. This is empire. This is motherfuckers fighting over this shit. And God has your back with Ace of Swords. Hierophant. Something is always gonna be fair. Be in your something's always gonna go accordingly. So people that just try to make your life hard, bro, and they're being exposed for doing this. And you're not being looked at as the fucking fraud anymore. You're not being looked at as somebody who's not trying, bitch, who has not done things. It's like you're not even saying anything. You're pulling back. And you're allowing the actions to speak for themselves. Because you're like, look, I'm done explaining to y'all what the fuck is going on here. And everybody want to sit here and call you cuckoo, crazy, this, that, the, ta. You know what I'm saying? You're like, fine, I'm going to shut the fuck up. And I'm going to let that shit speak for itself. And, you know, people are going to start seeing this. Where they're going to be a lot more compassionate and understanding towards you. Because they're going to get to see the situation clear for what it is. And they're going to see the masquerading, you know, all this shit. The fact that you were in this hangman when you are this you brought 10 of Pentacles to the situation. Anywhere you went, you only made improvement. You have proof of even letters and emails and all sorts of shit of people congratulating you and thanking you for making their fucking services better, or, you know, whatever they stand for. Improving. And this is going to bring forth job opportunities with Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So you might start off as this knight, but you're going to get into queen mode. And you'll be able to do more of what it is you want to do. Because a lot of y'all feel like finances is what's affecting you from being able to actually do what it is you want to do. You know, it's like a limitation, of course. You're asking God to remove these blockages. And with your permission, God, show me the way. You know that something was being blocked. Hermit with Seven of Wands, including a relationship that you both are holding on to. But y'all both acting like you walking away from each other. It's just crazy to me. The energy is thick. And there needs to be justice will be when you get this text or communication. Even though this person act like they reject you, you know what it is. You know, and this is why it's this bias energy that you having to sit here and transmute and work on to basically create more of a unification field. It is like a transmutation process. So, all right. See you later.